So I figured I'd do just a quick comparison between my two favorite bags. I say favorite, neither of these have been used yet. But this one is packed for a long trip. I have probably 4 days of food in here, I think. This is the Aether 55. Yeah, I have the tent strapped on the back like a weirdo. This is just there temporarily. Really, I'd put it on the bottom. But I have a tent here nonetheless, just for now. That would be a terrible place to carry it normally. Just full disclosure. And this is the Stratos 36, which I just got. So just an idea of the size comparison. I'll take the 10 off. Nobody's going to carry it like that anyways. Now to be clear, I have this one is fully packed. So you can see how much longer it is. Let's see, I got both of them lined up. See how much longer that is. I feel like this is better. How's that? You see how much bigger this one is? Material is, I think, going to be a little bit tougher on the Aether versus the Stratos. This one has the tent in it, so this could probably even be compressed a little bit more. So 36 versus 55 size comparison. This one is fully packed. This one is maybe an overnight, and the difference is going to be just whatever you're going to carry for food and water. This one has some water in here, but the assumption with this dude is you're probably going to want to camp near a stream. For this one, that we're under the assumption we're going to be near a water source, and we have a filter in the bag, but we do have water in there regardless to get to the stream. But if you're going to do it with water, you're going to obviously have less in there. So some key differences: the trampoline in the back is a little bit different than the Stratos. Aside from the size, these are key differences. This one's a little more airy. That's going to be another place you're going to get a little bit more space, not a lot. Straps do not have that mesh. I personally prefer the ones with the mesh. And like I said in the Stratos review video, this is kind of a hugger. A little bit. It's not as loose as those dudes. Now, another big difference between these two is that this compartment fully unzips, and you can have access to your stuff through the side, so it's a little bit easier for packing. That being said, I almost wish this wasn't here. For packing convenience, it is, but I have had zippers fail, not on the Ospreys, but I have had zippers fail on like the Oakleys, and I think the Oakleys are not as quality of a bag. Osprey makes bags. Oakley makes sunglasses and makes bags on the side. Probably subs out to China. So they're not going to use as quality as zippers. I understand that. Even still, I don't trust zippers. But I do like that even though this does have a zipper there, it also has straps like this. And you can press it, and then the zipper isn't as stressed. That's acceptable to me. This one has a compartment like this on the back to put some stuff in. However, for the big main compartment, the only way to access it is through the top. Here, I'm going to take the 10 out. We're not doing tents. Why do I have two tents, you're wondering? Well, this one is for if I'm going by myself or with a bunch of other guys. as you compare it, this is probably a better comparison size. This is a one-person tent. This one is obviously like for if I'm going with my wife, I carry the tent. She doesn't have to carry it. I'm taking more of the weight. With this one though, the assumption is that I'm going to carry my own tent. Everyone's carrying their own. Also a lot less shorter trip. Other than that, I think that's the key differences. As far as other features for Osprey bags, they both have the pouches on the side for water bottles. Stratos has that as well. They both have the pockets on the hip. They both have a sleeve for the water bladder, which I do not have. Just double checking there. And they both also have access to the bottom compartment there for the sleeping bag. Which both of these have a sleeping bag in. So like I said before, this one's fully packed, probably 3, maybe 4 days. This one comfortably overnight, maybe 2, unless you're like by a water source, maybe you could stretch it to 3. But that's assuming you're not really carrying much water with you, as that's going to take up a lot of space. But I try to, if I'm going camping, I'm going to try to be around with it. Either there's if at least a well, if not that, a river, and I have pumps in here for drinking water, the big filter. And that's that. Osprey makes a quality bag. As far as comfort goes, to me, these are both really comfortable. But you have to remember that is going to be something that's very specific to me. Now, my wife does not care for Osprey. For me, they're my favorite. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Comments below, and I will talk to you next time.